Hey, Teresa G, coming in from her cluttered kitchen on a really, really nasty night. For another Tool Tuesday, I thought I would talk about one of my favorite tools in the kitchen. And it's also the favorite of a lot of restaurants, too. The sheet pan. Now, most people think of sheet pans mainly for cookies. But really, in restaurants, they're used for everything. They're used for roasting. They're used for browning things, putting things in the broiler, whatever. And so I thought I would go over the basics, what to look for in a good sheet pan, and show you, well, I can't really show you my favorite one because I'm using it over there, but I can tell you about it. So I think that the most important things to look for in a sheet pan is a good gauge of aluminum. All right, a high gauge, I guess it's a high gauge of aluminum. They should be made from aluminum. Aluminum is a great conductor of heat. And they should be slightly heavy for their size. And they, well, they should be, I think that you should go with a decent brand, you know. Don't just buy any cheap thing that you see at the store. I go with Nordicware, which a lot of restaurants and a lot of big name kitchenware stores sell for a good reason. It's very good quality, and it doesn't pucker up and make noise when you put it in the oven, which means it's not too thin. It's a nice thickness, and they're always at a good price, also a good price point. I usually buy them once a year. I buy a new set at Costco in November and December because they sell them as gifts for baking enthusiasts or cooking enthusiasts, but also because people do a lot of Christmas baking, you know, cookies and all that. So I buy a set of 2 almost every Christmas time, every December, every November, somewhere around there, when they put them on the Black Friday sale. And but you can also find them, obviously, Amazon. Just recently I just saw that they had like sets of 2 for like $19 or something like that. And Walmart sells them, but I think they only sell them in single sheets, as do Target, Bed Bath & Beyond, and all of those kind of stores. But anyway, so that's the basics of a good sheet pan. But of course, you can not only use it for cookies, but that's of course the main use that most people use it for. But also there's, lately a lot of people have been doing sheet pan dinners, okay? And I'm going to show you one of those because they're so easy. Everything is very quick. It's very good cleanup, very quick cleanup. And it's a favorite way of cooking your family a healthy dinner during the week. Alright, now this recipe originally came from Ree Drummond, the Pioneer Woman, in her latest book, Come and Get It. It's basically a balsamic and oil marinade with some herbs. She used boneless, skinless chicken, cooking it in 25 minutes, but all I had on hand was chicken with bones. So that's going to take about 45 minutes. So you marinate the chicken anywhere from 2 hours to overnight. Same thing with the vegetables. The vegetables in this case are green beans, and she uses plum tomatoes. I'm using all these little cherry types, okay, because they're pretty, all different colors. You marinate those too. And then you throw everything onto a sheet pan. Okay. Now, I like to line mine with parchment paper or a Silpat liner, but I find that for chicken especially, the parchment is better because it can go over the sides, and that way the juices don't get underneath and make it harder to clean. Alright, since this is chicken on the bone, I'm going to cook it first for 45 minutes. Okay, actually you cook it totally 45 minutes because it's on the bone. Okay, and then, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook it for 20 minutes. About 10 minutes through, I'm going to flip the chicken, and then at the 20-minute mark, I'm going to add the vegetables, and 25 minutes later, we will have dinner. Okay, so here's the chicken. It is going to go in the oven. The oven is set at 4 1/4. Okay, so it's going to be in there for 20 minutes, and then I'll add the vegetables. But by the magic of video, I already have a pan ready to show you. Whoa! Okay, and this is what it's supposed to look like. All right, nice and golden brown. This was after 45 minutes. I used legs, thighs, and some of those little party wings because I had them. Obviously, little tomatoes. See, all in one, and it's on, so no cleanup. That's another great thing. If you use parchment, no cleanup whatsoever, except for the bowls that you marinated things in. Alright, so you saw how easy a sheet pan dinner can be. You just put everything on a sheet pan and bake it at the same temperature. You've got dinner in one pan, and in less than 45 minutes. So I hope you found this very interesting and helpful. And I did link an article, a great article that I found on the internet about sheet pans, and they do mention the Nordicware one. And I also linked, I think it's Walmart, for the price, you know, to show you that it's very cheap for a Nordicware pan. And you can find it almost anywhere on the internet. So I hope you found this helpful, and like the video, subscribe to my channel, and press that little bell. And we'll see you again soon in Reese's Cluttered Kitchen. Bye.